saw another Brit called you out. Daniel Dubois. He said he was your daddy. He called you out.
I would like to fight with Daniel Dubois because he's the only guy who speaks English, and I can compete. I can compete with him because he's so stupid.
Oh wow!
So, if we go for press conference, I don't speak English very well.
Yeah.
But I can compete with him because I'm much smarter than him.
You talk shit pretty good.
And I don't speak very well. I'm not native speaker.
No. But I'm saying when you talk trash, your trash talk is good.
So for Dubois, I'm happy because I can beat him even on a press conference, and then I can beat him in the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Daniel, you're getting smashed on a press conference, and then you're getting smashed in the ring. So, but remember, you was smashed in London long time ago in sparring.
Yeah.
So be careful, man.
Be careful what you wish for, because
It can be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's.
Wow. Ho, those are the words, once again, of Filip El Animal Hrgovic. And he addresses the call out of Daniel Dubois. He simply calls him stupid. He says, hey, I can compete. My English ain't good, but it's better than Daniel Dubois because he's dumb. Be careful what you wish for. Listen, I'll say this. I like Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois reminds me of a child. He reminds me of he's real shy. I don't think he's dumb. I just think he's bland. I think he's flat. I don't think he's he's not a guy that catches on quick to wording and stuff like that. He's not one of those guys that, he's very articulate when it comes to speech. Okay. I think he's I think he's a perfect guy to be promoted by a promoter that knows how to promote. That's how I look at Daniel Dubois, because I don't look at him as he's not very charismatic, but that doesn't make him stupid. Now it may come off if as stupid, because one thing I got pleasure in, and this absolutely made my day when the Day of Reckoning press conference came out. And then you had Jarrell Miller there. You had Deontay Wilder here. Then you had Anthony Joshua here. Then you had Otto Weiland besides Jarrell Miller. Then you had Hrgovic somewhere down here. And then you had Daniel Dubois way on the other end. Jarrell Miller roasted Daniel Dubois so bad to the point it was just to the point it was like, okay, this guy has no comeback. Yeah, that's it, baby. Big time. I'm going to beat your little stuttery ass. I'm going to make you quit. I smell bitch in you. I think everything about you is trash. I'm going to punish you. I promise you. I'm going to throw everything in the kitchen sink. You're not going to be able to stop me. This, that, and the other, and then some. Comes to Daniel. Daniel's like, yeah, bring it on, baby. Yeah, big time boxing. What? So yeah, I see what Hrgovic was going with that, and it's not like, and if you were going to be mean, you would call him a dumbass. I mean, you would call Daniel Dubois a dumbass. I just don't think he's a dumbass. I just don't think he's real good with words. I think people practice with him, sure, but I mean his job is to fight. He ain't no fighter, entertainer, charismatic, highly heightened personality type guy. Okay, he's not that dude. Daniel Dubois is kind of like, whoa. And Filip look, pretty much crucified him. Hey, I'm gonna beat you in the press conference, and I'm gonna beat you in the ring, and then he brought up sparring from a long time ago. So that tells us these guys had sparring wars. Okay, so. And we've heard of Filip Hrgovic when he fought or sparred Deontay Wilder, and those guys went at it. But I did not hear of the Hrgovic versus Dubois sparring matters. I didn't hear about those chronicles. Okay. But, you know, I think now since Filip Hrgovic is like, hey, yeah, this is what it is. And remember, people, like I told you early in an early video, excuse me, Filip Hrgovic doesn't know what is going to happen. He's waiting on the sanctioning body that he is number one in. He's mandatory in. Okay, he's going to see what and how they're going to rule. Will they rule against this whole undisputed thing after the fight? And that's another problem, because since Tyson Fury got cut, they pushed it back. So when the IBF hears of that, that's more in favor of them saying, you know what, we're not going to wait for everyone else. We're going to do our own thing. Because that's what IBF has always done. They've always made a decision despite what other people are deciding to do. Okay? You know, other sanctioning body presidents, Paco Valcarcel and Mauricio Suleiman and others. So those guys are always like, hey, nah, we're going to do the opposite. So that may be something that Filip Hrgovic may be in store for. But then again, he may not be. And if he isn't, you know he's going to go for AJ. Probably first off, if AJ wants him. If AJ doesn't want him, since you call Daniel Dubois dumb and stupid, you know, I think that's who he should fight. Since Daniel Dubois is saying stuff like, hey, I'm your daddy. I'm the new daddy. I am Filip Hrgovic's new daddy. Right? Almost like, it sounds to me like Anthony Joshua saying he's the landlord. I'm the landlord. Right? So that's what it sounds like to me. But you know, I think he kind of ate up the whole idea of saying that he was Jarrell Miller's daddy, so now he's everyone else's daddy that he wants to fight. So that's pretty catchy, and I know, you know, that like Jarrell Miller said, oh man, somebody helped you with that, huh? Somebody helped you with that. Huh? Fish and shrimp? No, fish and chips, right? But no, nonetheless, I feel that that Filip Hrgovic is coming in with a rude response. However, he did take the daddy comment pretty good, because, you know, Hrgovic lost his father like a couple years ago. So that ain't no laughing matter to lose a parent. I know that for a fact. So, I mean, he took it well. But he did rip into Daniel Dubois, calling him dumb.com bars. But you guys tell me what you think of Filip Hrgovic and his response to Daniel Dubois calling him out. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!